What is up, my Pimpnites, and welcome back to another theme team. This is a Mew evolution team. Obviously, Mewtwo doesn't evolve into Mewtwo, we know that, but it does obviously have the DNA that was used to create Mewtwo. Now, people, it is my, actually, when this video is uploaded, it will actually be my birthday, so, happy birthday to me, people. I've had a couple of drinks already, self-moderation's a bit silly, so that's probably the reason for it. Alright, so we got a triple battle special tonight. This team I've actually been working on for quite a while, so I got some good entertaining battles, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, we are going to be doing a belated birthday stream on Twitch, so make sure you are following on Twitch TV, Pimpnite. Link is in the description. Hope to see you all people there. We should be doing like a shiny race or something fun like that. Okay, let's get into this one. So we have a Talonflame lead there. Haven't seen Talonflame for a while, and I'm leading off with my Mewtwo. Now, this Mewtwo was a quite an interesting set. We've got Future Sight, Protect, Substitute, and Miracle Eye. So obviously, when Dark types come in, they're not going to get affected by the Future Sight, right? So you can go for the Miracle Eye on them. So Miracle Eye allows me to hit Dark types with the Psychic type move. Now, I've also got Psychium Z on there as the item too. So say if I don't get off the Future Sight, or I need to do some damage like right away and I don't want to wait for the turns of Future Sight, I can go for the Psychium Z straight away just as a normal attacking type move too. Okay, so we got the Volleyball coming in here, and it's going to get the Miracle Eye off on that. So now I'm going to be able to land Dark type attacks on that. Alright, so it's going to taunt my little Substitute. That's alright because I've got only attacking moves that I can use now, so that's cool. I can either go for the Future Sight here against the next Pokemon, or go for my Z move afterwards. So I got the Substitute up, whatever move that throws me. I'm guessing it's got Foul Play or Knockoff, which it does. That's going to get rid of... I called that Volleyball, I meant Mandibuzz. So Mandibuzz is going to crit my Substitute. Man, guys, that one just totally mattered there, and it's going to break that. Now I can go for my Z move here. Since I've already used Miracle Eye before, that's going to enable me to be able to hit this, Future Sight against it. Then the next Pokemon coming in, right, is going to get hit by the Future Sight as well. So essentially, with this set, right, you can get 2 attacks off. You can even, like, bury 2 Pokemon. Alright, so anyway, Mewtwo, this, the EVs on this one, we had max special attack and max speed, and we had human nature on this. So obviously I'm only using 4 Pokemon. I mean, I could have used Ditto on this team too. It could have, like, you might have slotted into this team, but I just left it for, the Megas and Mew. Okay, so now we got the Talonflame coming in. It's going to go for the Acrobatics. That's going to be enough to take out my Mewtwo. But that's cool, people. My Mewtwo is going to go down. I took out the Mandibuzz, and now that Future Sight is going to drop on the Talonflame, and that drops Talonflame, so that's down. We got 2 Pokemon down with the 1 Mewtwo, so that worked out really, really nicely. So we got 3 versus 4 at the moment, so a fairly close battle. I've leveled the playing field a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to go into my next Mewtwo. So on this Mewtwo set, I'm just checking which one it is. I think this was my physical one. So we've got the Star Raptor, right? It's going to get the Intimidate off. Now, I don't really... I was thinking, should I go for the Drain Punch here? Let's see what I'm going to do here. So go for Drain Punch, getting a little bit of damage on the Staraptor. Staraptor's going to have Final Gambit. Now, this Drain Punch actually allowed me to live that one, and the Staraptor's going to go down. So I was very, very lucky there, and it's going to take itself out. Okay, so now we got the Owl coming out, which is the decision right. Now, this was done on these battles were all done on my Twitch yesterday. If you guys do want to battle me, my Twitch is in the description. I take battles there, during the week and mainly on the weekends too. So it's going to use a Sucker Punch, and that's going to take out my second Mewtwo. Now, I was a little bit scared of this Pokemon. Now, Mew on my team was like that bulky, tanky Pokemon. However, we got the Decidueye going for its Z move here. And yeah, I definitely was thinking, well, I'm not going to be able to live this one. So the EVs on my Mew were as follows. We got max health and max special defense. If I was running a more defensive set, I may be able to live this attack like really, really badly, and got the Toxic up against it, tried to Toxic stall it, but nah, Mew is not going to be able to live this one, and this Pokemon was a real problem for my entire team. So Mew basically gets shot by about 69 million arrows, and that is going to go down. Now, I've only got 1 more Pokemon left, which is my Mewtwo Y. But obviously, I can't Mega Evolve both these Pokemon in like one battle. So what I did right is in a couple of the battles, I used the Mega Mewtwo X, and then the other ones I used like the Mega Mewtwo Y. So I tried to split it around. So I was thinking here, maybe they could go for the Sucker Punch, or maybe they'll predict me to go for a status type move. I actually went for the Mega Evolution and went for the Ice Beam, right? So that was quite good. So we had the Mega Evolution into the Mega Mewtwo Y. So I used Mewtwo Y this battle. A lot of the other battles actually use Mewtwo X. Got a quite fun set on that. So going for the Ice Beam on the Bravre there, does over half health, and I get a freeze it. Now, Bravity's just gonna, I love how they sit in the air when they're frozen, and somehow it's just floated out. I'm not sure how, people. I'm not sure how. So now it's gonna get a little bit of leftover recovery. I'm gonna go for the charge beam here. May as well boost my special attack on this thing. Guys, it just doesn't have enough special attack. Bravity lives that one. I get a special attack boost, which is nice. So fortunately for me, it's gonna still be frozen solid. So I was like, let's go for another charge beam here, right? Get another plus in special attack. And see what we can do to these last little Pokemon. So you can probably notice they've got a little theme team happening on the side. Man, people lately have loved their flying type Pokemon. Charge Beam misses again. Fortunately, Bravity is going to not be, it's not going to get rid of that frozen hacks at all, and whatever you call it, freeze hacks. And now I'm going to go for another Charge Beam, and I'm going to take out that one. Thank goodness I took that. Seriously, guys, if that one detoured and took me out with a normal type move, I would have been super, super salty. Okay, so now we got the Pidgeot here, so another flying type Pokemon. I'm just gonna go for. It doesn't matter what I could go for. Any special attacking move now, that'll be enough to take it out. So we got the Pidgeot Digivolving there into the Mega Pidgeot. So I'm running timid on this one. Obviously, I want to be as fast as possible. So now go for the Side Strike on the Pidgeot, and yeah, there's no way that's going to leave that one. So obviously on this team, the first Mewtwo with the Future Sight was like really gimmicky. The Mew was like just a stolly kind of bulky set, and the other two Mewtwo were quite offensive. Obviously the two best Pokemon on my team, so I had to kind of make up for that only using 4 Pokemon. This Sidgel, I thought I was going to go for a status move, went for the Sword Dance, and I'm going to take it out with the Ice Beam. That is the first game. Thank you very much for that battle. I think that was against, I think their name was Mammoths. I can't remember the whole name on Twitch. I think it was Mammoth. Mammoth something. Mammoth Swine or something like that. I think it was Mammoth Swine. So now we've got the Garchomp lead here. This was, I'll remember who this battle was in a second. So now we got the Garchomp lead going for the Future Sight. Now, guys, Garchomp's future is not looking very bright at the moment. So we got the Stealth Rock getting set. That was a really bad pun, wasn't it? So Garchomp's going to set up the Stealth Rock there, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but it doesn't really matter because, I don't have any like ice types. We're all psychic type Pokemon here. So now we got the Garchomp. It's going to go for Toxic, so that's interesting. So I'm going to block that one. Now I'm going to go for the Substitute. So it's interesting. It's got Toxic. It's got Stealth Rock. It's going to use Stealth Rock. I'm guessing that was definitely a misclick there. I'm thinking this obviously definitely has a Dragon Tail. That would work nicely on this set. So the Future Sight does a lot of damage to it. That doesn't actually quite take it out. So now, obviously, I have to go for another Dragon Tail. Another Future Sight here on the Garchomp to try and take it out. So Garchomp now is going to go for the Dragon Tail. Obviously, that's what they were going to use before, and that's clearly going to break my sub. So it doesn't really matter too much if I get swapped out here, or I could go for another Protect and Substitute, right? So going for another Protect, I may as well. There's another Future Sight on the field. They're going to go for a Dragon Tail, which are going to get blocked. So now I can go for another Substitute because I can outspeed the Garchomp. So this was obviously max speed. Hang on. What was my? Yes, max speed, max special attack. Of course it was. So we got the other move being Earthquake. That's going to break the sub right away. Dragon Tail does have a small chance of missing too. That would have kind of sucked if the Garchomp did miss me there. Okay, so the Garchomp's going to get hit by the Future Sight, and that is going to take it out. All right, so we got one down. We still got 5 Pokemon to go. Now, the problem about this team, right, people, is, like, I was already at a disadvantage before that even happened. All right, so out comes Kyogre, definitely not primal or anything, and we've got to do as much damage to this as possible. So it's going to be able to take, at this range, it's going to be able to basically take me out with a Water Gun or a Bubble. That's fine. Now, I can go for my Z move here. There's no real point me going for Future Sight because, it's going to have, anything's going to take me out from here. Like I said, it's going to take me out with a Water Gun or a Bubble. So going for the Psychium Z Future Sight. I really like how I can use Future Sight as like just an offensive move right away with the Z Crystal. You don't have to wait any turns. I really, really like that about it. It's quite good. Okay, so going for the Shattered Psych against the Primal Koga. Now, as you guys know, Primal Koga has very, very beastly special defense stat. Even though Mewtwo has nice offensive, it does okay. I'm really happy with that one. That was some nice damage. However, it's going to go for Water Spout. Now, since Water Spout is actually judged on health, that's actually going to help me out a little bit there too. So if that's his only water type move, that's going to be good. If it isn't, I was thinking maybe it may have like Origin Pulse and Water Spout. So now going into my Mewtwo, my next Mewtwo, I'm going to get a little bit of Stealth Rock damage here. Now I'm going to go for the Charge Beam, right? This is a special attacking set. So go for Charge Beam. It's not enough to take it out. Now I tried to boost my special attack there and I got the boost. Now the Kyogre is going to go for Origin Pulse. I'm like, oh, okay, so they got both those moves. And yeah, down goes my Mewtwo. I could have taken that one out, actually. I risked to go for a special attack boost. However, it's time to clutch back in the battle, people. So bringing out my next Mewtwo. This is the Mewtwo X this time. So I've got the Stealth Rocks recovery there. Guys, the Stealth Rock. Did I actually say Stealth Rocks recovery? Roast me in the comment section right now. Okay, so now we got the Mega Mewtwo Digivolving into a Dragon Ball Z character. I can go for the Power Up Punch. However, they're going to Protect. So they got, this is like a VGC Koga. So it's got Water Spout. They've got Origin Pulse, Protect. What's the other move? I think it must be Thunder. So go for the Power Punch. That's going to take the Koga out in one shot. Give me a +1 in attack. Let's go over what this set was. Right. So on this one, we got Max Attack, Max Speed. I ran Jolly Nature. We got Power Punch, Psycho Cut, Drain Punch, and Iron Tail. We got the Unnerve, obviously, as the ability, and the Mewtwo X as the item. Okay, so we got the big bad Feraligatr coming in, doing some solid damage there with the Power Punch. Now, Feraligatr is going to go for the Dragonette, boosting its attack, boosting its speed by 1 stage. So I was like, is this going to be actually enough to take me out, outspeed me? If I do outspeed it, it's definitely going to go down. If it outspeeds me, I'm going to go down. Fortunately, I take out the Feraligatr, and that goes down to a power-up puncher. So my attack is like really, really sky high at the moment. So speaking of sky high attack, we've got sky high defense here being Hippowdon. Now, Hippowdon's very, very bulky in health and defense. So I was thinking, I could go for the Drain Punch. Let's go for the Psycho Cut and see if I can get a crit. So go for the critical hit. It doesn't happen, unfortunately, people. And now Hippowdon is going to shake up the battle with the Earthquake. It does some pretty solid damage to me, I'll admit, but definitely not enough to actually take me out there. So getting a little bit more damage from the Sandstorm. Now I can just finish it off and go for the Drain Punch, get me some health back, and then, be prepared for the next 2 Pokemon. So we got the Mega Mewtwo X, go for the Drain Punch, and that one is definitely going to take it out. I like how it gets the fighting type, the fighting typing as well. That means you can get the Stab Drain Punch, which is really, really nice on it. Okay, enjoy this too, people. It's not often I actually use Mega Pokemon or even Ubers for a fact. So now we got the Zekrom coming in. Zekrom is very, very bulky. Even if it's an offensive set, it's always got some nice, it's just got nice base bulk. So I was thinking, let's go for Drain Punch. I'm not going to play any games with this Pokemon at all, and that is going to demolish it in one shot there. Mewtwo getting all its health back and getting a critical hit there. I'm not sure if that one actually mattered because I think I had what was that, +3 in attack coming from a Mega Mewtwo with max attack, Mewtwo X with max attack. I think that would have actually taken it out anyway. Okay, so the last Pokemon we've got is the Charizard, and guess what, people? It's definitely not going to be a Mega. So it's Charizard. Why? I can go for the Psycho Cut against this. The only move I can use against it, obviously Power Punch won't take it out. Drain Punch won't take it out. Iron Tail has got just arse accuracy and not very effective. And Psycho Cut, baby, is my only option. So we got the Drought taking over the Sand from the Hippowdon. I'm going to outspeed, go for the Psycho Punch, Psycho Cut, and take out, guys, Psycho Punch. And I'm going to take out the Charizard in one shot. Hope you enjoyed that second battle. Let's get on to the third one. This was a battle on my Discord against Wei. We got a Frillish lead here. So this was quite an interesting battle too. Now, out of all these battles, the battles tended to go around 15 to 17 turns. So they weren't the longest battles. So I stuffed in 3 battles for your entertainment. So now we got the Frillish lead. Go for the future side. Its future is not looking very bright, people. So now we got a Water Spout Frillish. It's going to do some pretty solid damage to my Mewtwo. So I need to get some. I got to get some damage on this thing before it goes down. So I thought, well, I can go for Protect here, right? Get an extra turn on that. And then after that, right, I can go for the Substitute, and hopefully the Future Sight will be enough to take out the Frillish in one shot. So now go for the Substitute. The Water Spout is obviously going to hit the Substitute. I was thinking, even if it takes it out right, I can use my Psychium Z Future Sight to actually take out the next Pokemon incoming. So that was my strategy. Usually Mewtwo could actually take 2 Pokemon out with this strategy. It's actually pretty good. So now it's going to get hit by the inevitable Future Sight, and that one, my friends, is going to go down. Now we got the next Pokemon coming out, which is the Riley. So they probably thought they were safe from a Future Sight. They thought, well, I've got a couple of turns right. Pimpnite can't do shit at the moment. But, baby, I'm going to go for the Psychium Z Future Sight again. And Rilo has wished it's never going to be hatched from an egg. So unless this thing has a Focus Sash, right, Rilo is going to get it's going to do 1,000,000% to it. So Mewtwo now going for the Psycho move, playing a little bit of ping pong with the Railu, and that, my friends, is gonna go down. So we got 2 Pokemon down, and suddenly the battle has evened up. It's a 4-all at the moment, but don't worry, people, it gets better. So now we got, what's this Pokemon? We got the Ninetales, Alola Ninetales coming up. So I'm on my last legs of my health here. I'm gonna go for the Future Sight. I do outspeed, which is nice there. And now we got the Ninetales going for a Z move here. Now this is Normalium Z. So as soon as I seen this, I'm like, please don't be what I think it is. It's gonna boost its stats, so it's like using Ancient Power, right? So it's gonna be Z Celebrate, so they're low-key wishing me a happy birthday, but also wishing to actually destroy me with this Ninetales set. Guys, it's my birthday today. Wish me a happy birthday. What do you think I should get for my birthday? Leave it below in the comment section. Also, the question of the day, it's like nearly 16 minutes into the video, and I didn't even ask that. So we got, what is your, what is this? What is your favorite evolution line? It could be any Pokemon. I don't even care what it is. I want to know what the most popular not evolution, like the EVs, like evolution. Sorry about that one. Okay, so now I get wrecked, as you probably guessed. I'm going to bring in my Mew here. So they got a +1 in all their stats, right? So this is a very bulky special defense Mew, as I mentioned before. Thank goodness all this Ninetales would be really shaking up my team. So the toxic hits, which is nice. Now, I didn't really go over this Mew, did I? If I didn't, I'm going to repeat myself. I apologize for that. But I don't believe I did. So we got max health, max special defense nature, boosting that special defense nature nicely. So we got Roost, Toxic, Infestation, and Protect. It was just pure... Oh, crap, I nearly dropped. I just spilt my... I spilt tea all over my leg. It's so hot. Like myself. So anyway, we're gonna go for the Protect, Toxic, Infestation combo and just stall the hell out of this Ninetales here. So it's got +1 and everything. It's a little bit of a threat, but my Mew can tank this one, people, rather nicely. So the Mew was pretty much there to take all the hits, and that was basically it, right? So go for the final Protect there on the Alola Ninetales, and that is going to go down in a salty Infestation Toxic Rage. Now, I think I mentioned this, but we're going to do a belated birthday stream. So today, it'll be like 3 o'clock my time once this video goes up. So Thursday, there'll be like a Soul Link up. But Friday, man, that's going to be like a shiny race stream. Me and Kath are going to have a shiny race. It'll be like the belated birthday stream. So make sure you are following on the Twitch, people. That's in the description of the video. It's going to be good. You got to be there. You don't want to miss the Soul, people. You don't want to miss these streams. They're good. Also, we were able to apply for the partnership as well. So that quality issue when people were always stuck in 1080p, right? That should be fixed if I do get that. So now we got the Crawdon coming out and the Magnezone. And Magnezone tickled me with a little bit of a Volt Switch. It did do a lot of damage. And now we got the big crab coming in for the Ancient Power, the Aqua-Jet. Guys, Ancient Power, Aqua-Jet. I'm making up so many new moves in this video. So now it's going to go for the Aqua-Jet. Doesn't take me out. Your boy gets off the Toxic, which is good. So now I can go for a Protect against this Crawdon, rack up that Toxic damage rather nicely, and then maybe bring one of the Mewtwo's and take it out with a low-key Power-Up Punch. So getting a little bit of leftover recovery. So I'm thinking maybe this Crawdon was banded, right? So obviously it's trapped in with the Infestation Toxic combo too. Okay, I was a little bit worried actually about Protect. The knockoff, not Protect. So now my Mew's going to go for Protect. Man, Mew and Mewtwo at the point, it's so difficult for me to say. So now we've got the leftover recovery on the Mew, and now Crawdon is going to go down. I'd say the next turn to the Infestation and Toxic damage. Obviously, Infestation is going to go away if my Mewtwo does go down, but the Toxic, it'll be a range to actually take out. So now Crawdon's going to go for the, in the adaptability, Aqua-Jet, taking my Mew out. So I've only got 2 more Pokemon left. Crawdon is on its last little crabby legs, and I can swap in another Pokemon to finish it off. So bringing in my Mewtwo, I think this was my X I used in this battle. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for the. I was gonna insert an ex-girlfriend pun there, but I couldn't actually think of one. So now we're gonna go for the Aqua-Jet. I'm gonna go for the Power-Up Punch, and that is gonna take out my Crawdon. Here's Crawdon in one shot, guys. I've got Crawdon. They've got Mewtwo. So taking that out, getting a +1 in attack, which is pretty handy there. So we still got that scumbag Magnezone, and we've got this. This is funny, guys. Watch. This is really funny. So I actually had like nothing to hit this with, right? The only move I could use against what is this Pokemon's name again? Nucleus. Renucleus, I think that's its name. So basically, I got to go for the Iron Tail. It lands right. I was like, sweet, I'm going to +1. Does donkeys. It's a 3-hit KO. I get a defense drop. That shit was game changing. Now, that's going to get a calm mind up there. Their mind is not calm after me getting a defense drop. Now, all I got to do, right, is land Iron Tail to finish them off, right? And this could be the game. So getting a little bit of leftover recovery on their Pokemon. Going for the Iron Tail. It lands a second time. I'm able to get them and take them out with Iron Tail. But I love taking Pokemon out with Iron Tail Mega Mewtwo. You guys are going to run this set. It's amazing. So the last Pokemon is the Magnezone. I was thinking, can it take me out in one shot? Or should I go for the Power Up Punch and disrespect them with an Iron Tail KO? You know what I wanted to do. Alright, taking it all the way down. Didn't even get to Sturdy if it did have it. Not sure if it had Magnet Pull. Now it's going to go for the Thunderbolt on my Mewtwo. Your boy lives on 5 health. I'm going to go for the Iron Tail and take them out. And it misses. Not all I wanted there, guys, was an Iron Tail disrespect KO, and I didn't get it. I've got one more Mewtwo left, and I'm going to finish off this Magnezone for disrespecting me. Make sure you check out the bloopers. I've got to try and see if I can get a Iron Tail KO. Can I do it, people? The whole choice of using Iron Tail was to, for the not very effective move and taking them out. You guys know how I love doing disrespect KOs. So going for the side strike and finishing that off with a not very effective move. And that, my friends, is game. Hope you enjoyed all 3 battles, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.